Okay, guys, we are live. Hopefully, we have some guests. Find the center. Find the center here. Must find the center. All right. Yeah, this will be kind of a chat thing. It's still said originally 9 o'clock, which is 2 more minutes. And yeah, we're streaming, guys. This is kind of just a chat episode. Probably for maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Probably pretty quick. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it out. Hopefully, we've got somebody. If we don't have, maybe in a few minutes, I might shut it off and might just do a live play of maybe a game or something like that. But yeah, going to see if we have any guests coming on. Nothing yet, guys. We're live. We're doing it live. It's got to be live. Yo, it's Fat Ninja. Ninja in the house. Hey, I just got some new hair. Got a new hairdo here. Yeah, I'm new to the streaming thing, so I don't know. I sent you a link on my YouTube page on that Let's Play or the comment video. Let's see. All right, yo, Fat Ninja, this is the new wig. I got another video on the way, but this is the new wig I got going on, brother. New one. It's got tinsel and it's got a little bit of blue going on in there. Yeah. Yes, it looks ridiculous as my last wig. So I went and bought another one. I'm changing it up. Oh goodness. Yeah. How you doing there, Fat Ninja? What's up? Yeah, pretty good stuff, right? Yeah, man, I've been really wanting to go on your show. It's an awesome show. Man, it's you need more subscribers. You've got an awesome show, and Pooh Ninja does some great stuff too. But man, the topics and stuff you guys talk about are awesome. Like I don't know how you come up with half of the stuff sometimes. It's really good stuff. It's good stuff, brother. Yes. Yeah. I dig it. I dig the show. Yes. 80s hairstyle guy without his hair. He lost his hair. That's what happened. Yes. We're on the stream yard streaming. We're in the stream going down the stream. Yeah. I've been wanting to go on the show. I just at 6 o'clock. It's just hard because we're eating and I got kids and it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. At 6 o'clock, we're getting the kids to sleep, and or if they sleep, if we get them to bed at like 6:30, 7, we're doing good. It goes longer. So sometimes I'm able to go on my phone and do a quick chat or something like that. But I love the show. That show is freaking awesome. You guys are freaking celebrities in my eyes, man. Like you guys are a bunch of cool brothers. Yes, yes, you are. I gotta put on my hair. This is for extra effect. You gotta do it. Brother's gotta put on his hair every now and then. Oh my goodness, I can't see. There we go. Now we're having fun. All right. Yeah. Hey, have you been playing anything cool? Anything kind of recent? Any new stuff? You've been playing any stuff there? Where's my glasses? I need the glasses. I need the whole look here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, I got the Hulk Smash t-shirt on. Looks good. I got my hair. Uh, totally humbled by your word. You got an awesome show. Yes, yes, I do. Yeah, this is Division Two. Yeah, yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't played Division Two. I'll have to try that out sometime. Yeah. As for current stuff, man, I don't know. I don't have a whole bunch of playing time. Brother doesn't have too much playing time. Sometimes he gets on there and sometimes I don't. Yeah, yeah. I've been playing a lot of classic stuff. Whenever I get a little bit of time. Yeah, there's something cool. I just found out yesterday they're doing a remake. They're doing a remake of the Suey Gooey, the Suikoden's 1 and 2, brother. Out on all systems imaginable. They got the PC, the other stuff. I can't think of it. The other ones there. Yeah. So they're all coming out, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Can't even take myself seriously now looking at this get up here. It's crazy. Yeah, it's cool for people that I gotta take these off. Take these shades off. Yeah, for people who don't have the game. I mean, I got the first one, but the second one goes for a lot of dough. Like it's nuts. Um, yeah, it's. I think that's going to be an awesome compilation to get. And it's physical release, which is cool. I like that. That's awesome. I'll probably get it for Nintendo Switch. I've been stuck on the Nintendo Switch lately. It's been my main. It's been my main gig. Yes, I switched with the Nintendo Switch. Switch it up. Yeah, you and Pook have known each other. I think what was it, sixth grade or something? Known each other for a while. Anyway, that's cool. Oh, my feet are getting numb. Oh, I'm just basically sitting on the ground here. Yeah. Oh, I thought I'd just do a chat other than. Oh my goodness, I gotta get situated here. Brother's got to get situated. His foot's getting numb. Oh, foot cramp got starting up there. Oh my goodness. There. Find the center. There we go. Yeah. Woo. Oh goodness. Do you play like mostly a lot of PC stuff, or lately, or are you like a more of a console person, or? I've been playing a lot of yeah, the Switch. Like I mean, like it's portable. You can bring it anywhere with you, and there's some good stuff out there. Yeah, sometime I got to get on that show for sure. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, that just the different topics you guys talk about, awesome stuff, just great stuff, and it's entertaining. It's really good. You know, I don't even watch hardly anything on YouTube, but you guys, whenever you're on, I'm like, okay, he's on. I got to go watch this thing. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, for sure. If you want to get on, I don't even know how to. I think I go to guests, right? I'm so new to this. I don't even. I apologize. I just, yeah. I think, do I go on guests and you just kind of pop up on the stream, or I think that's how it goes. I'm a stream virgin. Yeah, this guy hasn't really done any streams, but I think that's what you do, right? Yeah, I love it if you go on this thing. Ugh, I got some tinsel. I got some hair products. I got some hair in my mouth. Ugh, Jesus. Ugh. I think you should just pop up, right? Yeah, the links, I sent the, oh, there's a link that you can post in the chat that allows. Oh, okay. All right. Can you go on the link? I sent a link on my YouTube channel. It's that one where I dressed up as this dude doing recommendations for the next video game. It's in there. Can you just click that? I think it's on one of those comments there, but the link's on there. And that should bring you up on the page, I think. I think so. Here, anyway. Get to the link. Just a sec. I'll be right back there, Ninja. I'm just gonna post it. Okay. Be right back. Oh, be right back, dude. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I just gotta get rid of this wig for a sec so I can. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna post it here. I'm posting. Brother's got a post here every now and then. Okay, I'll just be 1 second here. Yeah, I'm not the most technologically smart here, but we'll get through it here. Let's see, 9. D, we got D. Got a 7 and an 8 and a 6 and a K and a 4. All right, here it is. I'm gonna post it. Boom. There it is. There it is. It's posted. And then I think you'll appear on guest, I think. Prepare to get on the show. You should just pop up like a genie here in a second. Oh crap! I think I did a mistake here. Yeah. Let me just. That StreamYard. Let's see. Oh, here we go. StreamYard. Okay. This is it. Hey, I'm back. So you can't go on there by that link because I think I could. All right, back on here. Let's see. On the StreamYard dashboard. Yeah, it's weird. I go there, but it's that link that I just sent you there, the HTTPS, the StreamYard.com one. It doesn't give me anything else. And I can't find. I don't know. It's a different setup. I've got the iPhone here, and it's different. I don't know if you're using like a laptop or something, but it's kind of a weird setup. It's different on here. Um, like usually the invite buttons on the bottom on the like where the dashboard is, but I don't unless it's yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, guys, I guess we can just chat for now. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see an invite button anywhere. Uh, okay, cool. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out one of these days. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's gonna. Yeah, sorry about that. What does the link normally look like? Does it look like a specific sort of thing? I don't know. I think I got a different setup here on the phone because I've done tutorials but it's got the laptop and it's got different yeah. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah, so hopefully everything's going well, and yeah, I'll figure it out one of these freaking days. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how it works on the phone either. Yeah, I don't even know. Can you do it on the phone? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, I had a laptop, but it broke down, so I'll have to eventually. I probably need a laptop. Would be probably best to do that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, there's not like the button to click for the invite, which is weird. Anyway, yeah, it is raining here like crazy. It's been cold. Yeah, but it's kind of nice because we had like warm weather for the past couple of days. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to look at the phone. Maybe there's a phone tutorial. I don't know if there is. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, it's different layouts. Yeah. Huh. I'm gonna try that link again. I think I spelled it wrong or something. Maybe that's why I didn't. Let's see. Where the heck is it? Well, it's not really letting me post. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, HTT. Try that one. I think I missed a letter on the last one. I don't know if that's the only thing it's giving me. Ugh. Hopefully that'll work. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. There he is. Okay, how do I do this? Oh my god. Okay, we got it going here. Do I just click you? Oh goodness, how do I do this? You're there. Do I just add to stream? I think.
There
Oh
you go.
yes.
Yes.
Yay, I figured it out. Oh my god. Sorry, dude.
What's up, man? How you
What?
doing this morning?
What is up? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm afraid to press something because I'm afraid I'm going to lose. I think can I push the X on the participants and that just gets rid of the screen?
You know what? I wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, because like I said, I don't really know how to use StreamYard. I just know how to pop up on, they send me the link, I click on, I get on, I
Right.
talk, and then I leave.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm talking to the. What is up, Fat Ninja? Awesome. Goodness. Oh my god, a miracle has happened. Yeah, I misspelled the link. That's what was going on. I think I put like StreamYard or something. Yeah. The bro did the wrong spelling.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cause I see it in the link. Yeah, you spelled SREAM yard. Yeah,
Yes.
that's not
I,
stream.
I was like, why isn't this working? I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh, is
Yeah,
there something else that I'm missing here? Yeah.
yeah, it's all good.
I
But
think I might have done that with Pook. I was trying to get a hold of Pook, and I think I probably did the same thing. Because of my big fingers, I got these big, on the little phone. Yeah.
So now what you do is now you take that link down. You go into YouTube chat or whatever, and then erase it because then anybody can click on that and then come backstage. So
Oh,
then,
okay.
yeah. So like once you invite the person that you want on there, then you'll go in there and then get rid of the link, so then nobody else can get on. So
All right.
just for future reference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Like I said, I've been trying to get on your show, but it's 6 o'clock's like hard for me because
Yeah.
everything's kind of going on, and yeah. But at least I know how to do this now.
No man. Hey, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I just started using EVMux this year because they released it this year back in February. So, going from 9 years ago that the only thing that we were using was Blog Talk Radio, that was all audio.
Yeah.
There was no video, no lower thirds, none of that stuff back then. So, to kind of get back in the game like I have now, I've had to climb that learning curve, so to speak, and it's not been easy because, like I said, I say on the show, if it wasn't for Obi Wan Jabroni helping me backstage, the show wouldn't run as smoothly
Yeah.
smoothly as it does because it's always chaos on that damn show. Like I might forget a lower third, somebody's camera's not registering or whatever. So yeah,
Right.
it's a whole different ball game now compared to what it was back in 2012.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I just back to like your show is it's awesome. It's the different topics and things to keep it fresh each episode, and it's a lot of fun. I like tuning in, and yeah, it's an awesome time. And and the Rev, his little segments.
Yeah, he's been doing that ever since I've known him.
Yeah.
He's very intelligent, and what makes it funny is because like when he does get mad, he's still speaking intelligently. He's not just spouting off at the mouth, just saying all kind of crazy stuff. So
Right.
that's what, to me, that's what makes it the most funny because he is highly educated,
Yeah.
and yeah, he can just rip somebody a new asshole just with words alone. And like I said, he's buried people like well, not big names, but he's made people feel so insignificant that they abandoned some accounts and because they pissed him off and he just crushed them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been doing this for over 9 years, and probably before I even met him back 9 years ago, he probably was doing it then. So
I cannot trash talk like he like I can't even
no,
like,
no,
hey,
no, I can't hold a
I
candle
can't
to
do it.
him.
I can't do
Yeah,
it.
and I mean, I know that's what a lot of people come to see. They want him, that's why I say pop the top and rip somebody's face off
Yeah.
because that's what he does. I mean, I call him my two-headed Cerberus, but with one head. He's just that he's just that awesome. He can kill you with two heads, but he's only got one.
uh,
Yeah.
no, you and Pook, yeah. Like I said, yeah, I just joined maybe 3 months ago. Maybe this is the fourth month, but
Mhm.
I've had a lot of fun just you know uh, making some content and no yeah I subscribed to Pook like 4 months back, and he just very welcoming dude, and
Yeah.
same with you, just two awesome people, and we completely relate because we're in the same era. We're like, you know we're very knowledgeable about the old retro stuff and the new current stuff, and just I don't know, everyday topics, whatever it is. But yeah, really cool.
Yeah, well, hey man, I really appreciate that because I when I started this back up, I asked the guys, before I even tried to make this venture back into, podcasting. I went to all my guys because, like I said, we've said it before. I've known Obi, PK, and Riv for over 9 years, and I've known Poop for 35 years in real life. We
Yep.
grew up together basically. And I asked all of them, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about getting the band back together. And they all replied, when? They didn't ask, oh, well, how about this or how about that? Or I don't know, man, I'm kind of busy. They were like,
Yep.
no, when? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, so that right there told me, okay, yeah, we need to do this because like when back in 2013, that's when I had my stroke. I was 38 years old and had a stroke at my job. And so yeah, so nine years have passed since then, and we've kind of kept in touch with each other over the years. Just liking each other's posts on Facebook, or and then Obi and Pook, they've kind of did some stuff on their own too, so they kind of stayed in touch.
Yeah.
But the glue that held everything together for the show was all of them, and that's how come I say, yeah, it's Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio, but really it's our show because I don't have the the rant ability of Riv, and I don't have the goofy comments like Pook, and I don't have the analytical mind of Obi-Wan Jabroni, and I don't have the TTR RPG knowledge that PK has. So when you bring all of us together, that's Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio. You know?
Yeah, it's a good variety. It just keeps everything flowing nice. It's no, it's
Yeah.
great. It's a good mix. No, for sure. And it's, streaming's the way. I mean, you can only do so much on messaging. You need to do a live thing. Sure. I mean, it's fun too. It's another outlet, but you don't have that instancy of like what we're doing now. You don't have, it's instant. It's,
Right.
you can react. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing that I liked about it. Even back then on Blog Talk Radio, it was cool to have, because back then Blog Talk, oh my God, Blog Talk Radio is so archaic. People had to like literally phone in like an old school radio show. People had to call in to be on the show. So, um, it was just really cool because you could have that, and we had made a lot of friends. I mean, unfortunately, some have like passed away, or some have just moved on. They got married, life. So,
Yeah.
but the crew that we had back then, you can just see it. Like people have told us ever since we started the show back up, it's like, wow, you guys got such great chemistry, and it it happened all those years ago. I mean, it just kind of like we all just kind of fell in with each other, and we always play off each other. I'm the one that has the voice of reason,
Yeah.
but I just let them do what they want and say what they want, because it's not my show, and they're all my cronies. They all have a stake in the show and how it goes, because like when I ask for topics, I ask all of them for topics. I don't come up with the topics by myself. I'll ask Obi, PK, Riv, and Pook, so they all pitch in
That
with
makes
it.
sense. Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
through like, how does this guy come up with all this stuff? Because like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
some kind of magic going on there.
Yeah, it's called conversation. It's
Yeah, that's
it's like,
the
hey,
art of
what you guys want
conversation.
to? Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, what do you want to talk about? And then they'll just start sending me all these, articles and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and uh, with Obi, most of the time he's basically my production manager. Like I ask him to do something, he does it. He don't question anything, but he's also giving feedback too, because like just as simple as putting my Twitter handle on my lower third. That was him, because I was
Yeah,
like, man, how come people don't hit me up on Twitter? I'm always wanting to have people like ask questions or send topics for the show, and like people never do. And he was like, man, they probably don't even look at the show notes down below the videos. So why don't you just put it on your lower third? Okay,
right.
boom. So
Yep.
yeah, so I take all consideration of whatever suggestions they have or feedback or whatever, and that's what makes the show what it is. I'm not this overall like tyrant overlord puppeteering them. I don't believe in that, 'cause I don't want nobody to do it to me, so I'm not going to do it to them. And they grown ass men. I'm not going to treat them like children. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what makes the show what it is, and I'm so thankful for them guys, because they got their own lives.
Oh yeah.
Pook is married. He's got kids. Riv, he works a full-time job, and
Yeah.
his father passed away a couple of years ago, so now he's become the man of the house.
That's
So now,
tough too. Yeah, mine passed
yeah,
away. Yeah, going on almost 4 years, but yeah, that's always
yeah.
difficult for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we all deal with our things, but we all kind of, for that moment in time, we just put them on hold, and we just unleash, our stupidity upon the internet, to make people laugh. We want people to be entertained, like I say in the show all the time. I want you to be either entertained or informed. Like, go away with one of those two. So no, I know I did my job. I brought my people together, and we gave you some content that you can say, man, those guys are fucking idiots. Or it's like, wow, I didn't know that. Or that's an aspect I really never thought of. So, that's the motivation why we do the show, because we don't want to report on the news. We want to talk about it, because like you can go anywhere, and all the big wig sites, you can go there and find the news all day long. But what do the consumers think? What do people like me and you, what do we think about it?
Yeah.
So that's the form that we want to have for the show, always continuing on into however far this goes or whatever. That's what we want to do.
No, that's what I like. It's very relatable, and it's just like I said. Every episode, I'm cracking a laugh. At least every episode there's something. There's something that goes on there that's it's a fun time. It's great. Well,
Yeah.
now that I know how to do this, I can join one of your shows. Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I use EasyMux, and see, like, for me, it'll be easy, because I can just, get your email, and then just send you the email link, and then you can just click it, and it'll have you go through some steps, and then you'll be added permanently to the people that can be on the show. And then whenever you want to come on, you just say, hey, do you mind if I come on? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
and then boom, you go back to that same link again, and you can join in, and then boom, you'll be on the show. So yeah, it's a lot more streamlined than StreamYard.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
So
exactly. Yeah, it seems more user friendly for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So you said you had some questions for me.
Uh, let's see some questions. Um, yeah. Well, let's see questions. Uh, yeah, I was just wondering. Do you play a lot of PC games lately, or has it been mostly console stuff? Or
It's mostly PC for me because it's
yeah,
just easier because like I said, I am disabled. I can't, I don't have fine motor function of my right hand because I used to be predominantly right-handed. So it's just easier for me to have a gaming mouse. And, there's a lot more accessibility when it comes to PC games. I mean, consoles are catching up,
yeah,
but there's like a whole lot of mods or other accessibility functions in PC games that aren't normally in the console version of the exact same game. So I do miss console gaming. I mean, I grew up as a console gamer, and my first console was a Atari 2600. So that's
yeah,
where I first
nice.
started at, and then I graduated up to the 8-bit Nintendo, and then Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, on and on and on. So yeah, that's where my roots truly are, and I do miss it because I can't play beat 'em ups, I can't play fighting games like Street Fighter or anything like that, and I grew up playing those games. So but I
Yeah, they were
mean,
just classics. Yeah,
yeah,
they're yeah,
yeah.
they're
Absolutely. So, but I still consider myself blessed because I'm still able to play some games.
yeah,
So, it could have been worse. I could have lost all functions on both sides, or I could have died or whatever because I was clinically dead for 2 minutes after I got to the hospital, and the everything just off, just shut down. And yeah, so I was clinically left the world for 2 minutes, and they brought me back. So I'm just blessed, man. I've been through a lot, and I've become a better person. I like to say I took the scenic route to get to where I am today, and I've learned a lot. Just it's not about you; it's about the people around you. The people that truly care about you. You need to take care of them because in turn they'll take care of you.
yeah.
And if you would have met me like 20 some years ago, you'd been like, man, Ninja, he's a fucking dick. I don't want to talk to this guy. He's a jerk. Because I was all about me.
Yeah.
But now it's all about, me trying to serve my community, online or in real life, however I can. And it's rewarding because, I've met people, like you. I've met you because if I would have never made my foray back into podcasting, I would have never met you. I would have never met all the cool people that I've met on YouTube since I came back. So being able to, serve the community, whether online or offline, it's definitely got a lot of perks. Of course, it's got its creepy, slimy underbelly too, but of course that goes with the territory. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just all good, man. I'm just glad to be back and kicking it with my friends, my boy Pook, and we just have a good time, and like you said, you see it. We just have a great chemistry, and we like to have fun, and that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, and positive and the positive energy you guys bring to the table, like it's awesome. Yeah, no, yeah, it's a good time for sure. Well, I have to definitely get Pook here on the show here sometime. That'd be great. Just kind of feed off of each other.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you need to watch the show that we did just yesterday about reacting to the commercials from the I think it's the 90s commercials.
Oh,
That
that'd be
was
good.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. We had a great time. We had a great time. So
There was one commercial I still remember in the '90s, and it used to be on all the time. But it was like, "Cool tools, cool tools, cool
yeah,
tools."
yeah, I remember.
Oh man.
remember that. I
You can
remember
be
that.
cool with these cool tools. No.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mama wanted one. It's like it's for boys. Like nope, girls wanted it too, and
Yeah.
it was just crazy. Like to see how many people had cool tools. There was a lot of kids in my neighborhood, that were about my age. So like all of us, like we used to have a little racket. Like okay, I would ask my mom for Star Wars toys, and
Yeah.
then a friend down the street would ask for like GI Joes or whatever, and then another one would ask for He-Man. So then we would all get together with our toys from Christmas, and we have like well, I guess what you can say now battle royales with the toys and
Right.
shit. So yeah, but yeah, we all had the cool tools because we want to be cool.
Yep.
Yep,
That's right.
yep. Oh my goodness.
Because cool and tools go together.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Uh, yeah, that was GI Joes. That was crazy. That was a big. I mean, it still is. It's cool to see that they're still, they got the new GI Joe stuff.
Hmm. Yep.
And I remember I used to have like the GI Joe cannons, and I used to chase my friends with the little GI Joe cannons, and they fire the torpedoes, and yeah, we had a wild time with those.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. The vehicles. Oh my goodness, the vehicles were so cheaply made. They had that really non-flexible plastic. It was like if you hit somebody in the head with one of these, it's gonna leave a bump or a cut, or it might possibly be a damn concussion if you're not if you're not careful.
I was like, we used to do hide and seek in the dark in the house in the basement, and I
Mm.
remember I was a tricky dude. I put Legos, I put them all on the floor, and then I turn off the light, and
Oh no,
people would step on them, and yeah,
homemade
good time.
caltrops.
Oh yeah, that still hurts now. I mean, yeah, got the little one with Legos, and oh, when you step on one of those,
Man, that feels like your life comes to an end when you step on
oh
one of
yeah, especially if you get a big chunk of
those.
Legos, and yeah, it goes under
Yep.
your foot.
Oh my goodness, absolutely, man. Oh goodness. Well, now, sir, I have a question for you. So now,
Sure.
what really got you into gaming? Was it just something that you fell into, or something that like was a tradition in your family?
It wasn't really a tradition for my family. Yeah, my dad didn't really have an interest. My mom sort of did, actually. Yeah, my mom and I would play a little bit of Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. We had some good times. She didn't
Okay.
know how to barely play, but it was still fun. She knew how to push the button and go straight.
Yeah.
Usually veer off from the track, but
No,
yeah,
man,
it
that's
was.
what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. My friend, I think I was probably about 5 or 6, and my friend's his dad had an Atari, and we played a lot of that in the basement. And I guess that kind of ignited the interest of like video games. Like I didn't know what it was, right? It's like, what is this thing? What is
Mm.
this thing that plays stuff? you know?
Right, right.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and it's funny. We always joke about ET, but I remember playing ET and being like,
Oh
"Oh,
my
this is
goodness.
awesome!" Back, when I was like 6 years old.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always get stuck in that pit, and then you raise up
Yep,
ET's head, and he goes, "Wow,
yep.
wow, wow, wow."
Rah,
wow.
rah, 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 yep. Oh, again, it's
Yeah,
so bad. Looking back at it now, it's just so bad.
Asteroids was a classic. Yeah,
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh my
everything,
goodness.
even from the art on that cart. You got that cool ship and the big asteroid in front. It was awesome. I love that. And
Yeah.
yeah, just a classic game. I think, what was it? Defender. Defender
Yep.
was another one. Yeah, there
Defender.
was a
Yep.
couple other. There was like Warzone where you play as like tanks
Yep.
and
Yep. Yeah.
all
The
planes and
wireframe tanks. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that was probably one of my favorites just because it was great 2 players and you can have a lot of
Mhm.
fun with that. Yeah,
Yep.
it was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
sorry. Yeah, and then my friend also had the NES, and I mean, that blew my mind. That jump from the Atari to the NES was just,
Right.
man.
Right. Yeah. To see to see the actual legs moving instead of like two sticks just wobbling back and forth. Yeah, you actually saw like the whole leg motion. It's like, wow, they they have eyes. The characters have eyes, and they got hands, and it was just crazy. Yeah,
They're
it
not
was.
shapes anymore. No.
Yeah, right. Everything is not just squares now. They they have rounded edges and stuff now. It's like, whoa, shit. It's kind of like switching from an 8-bit Nintendo to a PS5 or something now. It was like
Oh yeah,
total night and day.
yeah. And even like the Atari, like people don't realize these new guys now. It's like you got all the graphics and stuff, and I appreciate that stuff. I mean, it's amazing, but I mean, I think we grew up at a cool time, especially because we were alive during all these jumps to the consoles and everything, and it was just neat to see. They each one when it came out, we were like, oh my goodness, these graphics. Even Atari, we were like, oh my god, look at this. You
Hmm.
know,
Yep.
and it's hard to believe now when you look at some of the Atari games. Yeah, I mean, they haven't really they haven't aged too well,
Right.
but
Right.
they're still fun to play. You hook one of those up, and you can be stuck on those games for hours sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and see the thing that these youngins, these whippersnappers, like they don't understand. Like we had to make our own fun in those games because
Yeah.
you didn't have like almost 100 games being released every several months. Like you had one game, and that was it probably until like Christmas or whatever. So we had to make that fun stretch. We had to make the game fun after way after it had lost its awesomeness. And so we would say, okay, well, I'm going to play this game with my other hand that I don't play with to make it tougher, or try to get to this stage without dying no more than twice, or stuff like that. But now there's cool things about having a lot of options, but then it's not, because it's now you don't have to think. It's just everything is laid out for you. And I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you do want that. You just want to just turn your brain off and just have some mindless fun. But like you said, we grew up in a time where we saw all this happening, so we didn't have like a pick of like 10 or 12 games. It was like one or two for like the whole entire year.
Oh,
So
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just such an amazing time. And like the N64, when that came out, oh my goodness. I think that one for me was, I think, probably the biggest shift in the previous console. And it just
Mhm.
brought in the whole 3D gaming, and you
Yeah.
know,
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Seeing
Yeah.
Mario 64 and all of its 3D glory. It was great. I was like, oh my goodness, look how he opens up the door. He grabs the doorknob, and it sounds corny
Yeah.
now, but he's grabbing the knob.
Grabbing the There's a sexual joke in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know
I had
where it
to.
is, but it's somewhere in there.
I slam dunked it.
Oh my goodness! And like sports games were actually fun because there wasn't all this extra crap, and there were no microtransactions. That was the best thing. No microtransactions back then.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I can't stand now. Yeah, to get the full game, yeah, it's you need to all these micro stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
buy this season pass to unlock all these awesome features here. It's like, dude, when we bought a game back in the day, back in the day, all the features were already in the damn game.
that's right.
There
We had
was
it
no
all.
DLC. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no DLC. There was no content patches. you
Yeah,
know,
it was usually, and I liked that back then. It usually you got extra stuff when you beat the game. You unlocked a new character or courses or whatever. And that gave you that got you to play it over again because hey, you
Yep.
know,
Hmm.
even those DOA games, which are kind of newer, but you beat the game, you get the cool outfits,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep. All the costumes and stuff were unlockable. You didn't have to pay $4.95 or $6.99 or whatever for a whole outfit or a new weapon or a weapon
Yeah.
skin or whatever. You just play the game and you earned it.
Yeah. Even on those energy drinks, they have like, if you open up the tab or whatever, there's like the code. You get the code for the whatever World at War or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. You get experience
Yeah.
points,
Mhm.
but you got to enter the code for the. It's it's
Yeah.
just kind of taken over.
Yeah, yeah, it really has. And I mean, I do understand, that we live at the speed of the internet.
Yeah.
I get that, and as gamers, we are, and I've said this for years, as gamers, we are very fickle. Like we will jump ship off of something and onto something else in a heartbeat, But, we don't need to be so quick to just move on to something else. Like find something that you like, take your time and enjoy it because the games are going to be there. I mean, you can fart and there's 20 games that fall out right around you somewhere, either digitally or at your local game store or whatever. So the games aren't going anywhere. Take your time and enjoy them because you know what? Anyway, you can't play all the games anyway. So just find the ones that you enjoy and stick with those until you're done, and then you move on. But yeah, everybody wants to play the new hotness. And I mean, I get that too. I get that too. But you might miss out on some good times. It's just slow
Oh
down
yeah.
for a second, pump the brakes.
Yeah. And one thing I enjoy and one thing I don't enjoy at the same time is, the newer games. Sometimes they get a little crazy with the story.
Hmm.
Like sometimes you just want to play a game to just play the thing.
Hmm.
But but I have a love and hate relationship between it. Sometimes I really like the story. It kind of depends on the mood of that I'm in, and then I
Hmm.
can kind of get in. It definitely gets you into the game in some ways,
Hmm.
but again, it kind of takes you out of the game as well because you're concentrated on the story or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Like the old classic games. You boot it up and it's ready. It's all set. You play the levels. You beat the game. That's it. But
Yep.
the newer ones are kind of, I don't know, more
Oh yeah.
movie like for sure. Definitely more.
Oh yeah.
When
Hmm.
Metal Gear came out,
Oh
the
my
first
gosh.
Metal Gear. You know,
Oh gosh. I
and
mean, I appreciated the game. I did. I appreciated the first Metal Gear Solid. I really did. But man, those cutscenes, I was like, oh Jesus, this is just
it just
ridiculous.
seems you'd get like you'd walk two steps, you get into the game, you're able to play, and then
Cutscene.
got the message from the codec here, Metal Snake's in there. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Now the boss fights, okay, cutscenes, okay, awesome. I'm cool with that. But
yeah,
like you said, like when you first start Metal Gear Solid, it's a cutscene. You're not even playing the game. You're just getting the intro. Snake is infiltrating the base. He gets out of the water. He got to sneak into the base. So you finally find that little crawl space and you crawl through. You crawl through there. Boom, cutscene. Just let me just let me kill some people, man.
that's right.
I mean, yeah, you kill a few people out there, infiltrating in, but it's like, okay, cool. I'm ready, warmed up. You crawl through the ductworks, you get into the base, cutscene. Mm. Dang it.
And, when you played the first Metal Gear game, and then it got worse. There was even more story after the other games. I mean,
Hmm.
they were cool. They're definitely cool games. It's just, I already know the buttons I gotta press. You get to a tree and suddenly, these are the controls to push. Push X to sneak behind the trees and get behind the soldier, and also to crawl. Press the Y button, and you will crawl. And I just want to play the game. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because back in the day, there was something called an instruction manual that you actually had to fucking read.
That's right.
People don't want to read these days. That's why they make those in-game tutorials because people don't want to take 3 or 4 minutes to read through the damn instruction manual. And, and so that's why they do that. And hardcore gamers like us, we can't stand that. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I've read the instruction manual. I'll remember the buttons after a while. Let me play.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, I totally agree. But unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. As the gaming age of kids gets younger and younger, brain cells are less and less, so they have the dumb stuff down for these kids these days, and it's a shame. It really is. But that's why we hold on to that nostalgia, because we knew that regardless of what they think, we had it better.
Oh yeah.
So
Another thing about the Metal Gear games, and just when I thought I was getting good, but then there's instances where you got to sneak around. There's a lot of sneak, and it gets tense. There's so much tension, and
mhm.
then that music starts playing whenever somebody sees you, and I
Yeah.
always panic during those situations. And then I start crawling. I start panicking, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And then the guy's shooting an AK at my ass, and I'm still crawling around. I'm like, get up, Snake, get up.
Oh man, Snake, Snake. Yeah, yeah,
Meryl, Meryl. Uh,
yeah. But Metal Gear Solid was definitely an awesome series, and I mean, I wish it could have continued. But I mean, like with so much lore, where would
yeah,
you even go? Like, well, I mean, there's a lot of stories that still could be told, but a lot of the history and lore is convoluted so bad. It's like it would take five people to be able to detangle all that crap and make it feasible to continue the storyline. But I would definitely like to see it though.
one thing I'm not. I'm kind of surprised Hollywood hasn't gotten on the bandwagon for making a live movie of that. That would be amazing. But
Yeah, I
again,
think it would too. Yeah.
yeah,
I just don't understand. Well, maybe it might be licensing issues with Nintendo or Sony or Microsoft. Maybe that might be it, because I'm not gonna lie, Jason. If I had a Splinter Cell movie, I would
mm,
lose my shit. I would lose it, because
yeah, Splinter Cell.
I love Splinter Cell ever since the very first one.
Yeah,
All of them up into them, even Double Agent, which was a hot mess. I still played it though. I still played it, and
yeah. I
yeah,
remember the original, like the first Splinter Cell, and I remember just being impressed by the shadows and the lighting and stuff. They
yep,
That one definitely. I think that was the first one where I really paid attention to how the lighting of the game was and stuff
yep,
like that. They
yep.
really, that was a big emphasis on that series. But yeah, it was cool to see on that first one. It really made an impact on me for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it said it in the subtitle, stealth action redefined.
Yep.
Yeah, because like up until then, probably because I'm old. Up until then, I really don't remember a game that really made that big of an impact, like you said, on the stealth genre. Because, like, yeah, I just can't remember. It's like Splinter Cell. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
if you wanted stealth action, that's where you went.
And Splinter Cell had that nice. It had a little bit of story, but it wasn't heavy duty like
Yeah,
Metal Gear. It had
yeah,
more playability, and I think, yeah, that one I appreciated more for sure. I think, you know,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Metal Gear had an amazing story. I give it that. That whole series, it was a very interesting, well thought out, well put together series. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, but when you got to sit through a damn near 1 to 2 hour ending cutscene, it's like, man, come on, man. I got shit to do.
and then you think it's over. You think it's over, and it's like, okay, everything gets silent. It looks like it's the game screen, and then they start talking again, and it's like, come on,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
dudes.
right. It's like I got a kid to go pick up in a little bit, or I gotta go eat, or I gotta go talk to the wife, or whatever. It's like life is going to encroach itself on that cutscene. It's like, come on, man, y'all gotta, hey, can I pause it? You can't even pause it.
I
It's just
don't
going.
even
It's just,
get.
it's just going to play. Back in the day, it's like, okay, hit the button, goes back to the title screen. So if you wanted to see the cut scene, the ending, you can. If you didn't want to, just hit start, and it will go back to the title screen. But oh no, we spent like 20 hours or 30 hours making this damn cutscene. You gonna watch this cutscene.
You don't have a choice. You got to do
Right.
it.
Right. Gamers' lives don't matter. You're gonna sit there and watch this damn cutscene. And I mean, hey, I do appreciate all the work they put into it.
Oh yeah,
Don't get me wrong, but man, at least let me pause it. At
yeah.
least let me do that. I I'd be cool with that.
Like I say,
Uh,
it's really got to do with just the frame of mind that I'm in. Like sometimes you just want to get into a game and start playing. And yeah,
mhm,
but
yeah.
oh, definitely. That's why I like the older stuff. I definitely like. Oh, excuse me, foot's getting numb here. But I like, yeah, the older stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I'd had to say what's your favorite console, that'd be a hard one. I don't know. I mean, Super Nintendo it had a crazy library,
Mhm.
and it had a lot of good stuff. I think sound wise, the Super Nintendo had some cool stuff going, and what they were able to achieve and things. Like a lot of instrumental stuff.
Mhm.
Um, But
Oh
Sega
yeah.
Genesis had the cool bass. You know, there were some amazing games that really took the hardware. Like Streets of Rage.
Oh man, love Streets of
Like
Rage.
amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like that's what Double Dragon should have been, but the technology wasn't there back then.
Yeah,
So, yeah, yeah. My favorite one. I mean, I've answered this before on the show. Is Super Nintendo because my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy 2, which is for over in Japan. So
yeah,
yeah, because now that story I was engrossed in from beginning to end because at that time in my life, I was going through a lot of, I had this dark side, within me, and I was trying to fight it off, and then I, you know, eventually overcame it to become, the paladin instead of the dark knight. I went from the dark knight to being a paladin, so that storyline really hit home, like actually hit me to my core, to my heart. So that's the reason why I consider it the my favorite game of all time because it was like it carried me through the exact same thing that Cecil went through in that storyline. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite console and game of all time. So,
oh
but
yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's tons, of course, great games. Chrono Trigger and
Oh
other Final Fantasy games, and then Legend of Zelda for Nintendo and all that. The 8-bit Nintendo, then the other Zeldas that came after. But yeah, Final Fantasy 2 for me.
yeah. Even like from the original Final Fantasy on the NES to Super Nintendo, just a huge jump in just the graphics and the music and everything. It was just, yeah,
Yeah,
just amazing.
absolutely. hmm Yeah, absolutely. Because like we were saying earlier, it's just like a total jump into the future compared to what it was, in just a previous console. Because like the consoles now, I'm sorry, it's just incremental upgrades.
Yeah,
There's nothing really major anymore. I mean, I'm not wowed by these new consoles now. They're just mini computers as far as I'm concerned. Well, hell, I got my own computer now. I can play, whatever they play, my computer can play. So I'm not impressed. I mean, now granted, if I was still a console gamer, I'd still be one of the the mindless sheep buying the consoles and stuff too. But yeah, just being able to see it from, kind of like the outside looking in, like me. Um, can play it, but having to play it a different way, looking on the outside in, it's like, is it worth it? Yeah, sure. If you don't have a PC, yeah, well, of course it's worth it. But yeah, if you got a PC, man, don't even worry about those consoles because the games that are on there will eventually become on PC, if not be remastered and be better than what the previous gen was anyway. So,
yeah. I'm in the same boat. I'm right with you there. Like from the PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, sure, there's subtle differences between the graphics and things, but I'm
mhm,
not like, wow, it's a crazy step up or anything like that. I'm not like, yeah. I, the only thing, I mean, some of the NBA games on the PlayStation 5, sure, you see a jump
Yeah,
a little bit, with
yeah,
the
yeah,
character faces and things.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, but I'm not like, there's not, it's not like a major step up or anything.
Right.
When we were little growing up with the NES, the Super Nintendo, N64, and all that, the PlayStation, and yeah,
Yeah, well, my my thing is for the graphical upgrades for the baseball games or basketball games. I
Mm.
really don't care how textured the sweat is coming off somebody. I don't, I don't care about that. I
That'll
care
be in the
about
back of the box. That'll be on the new ones. More sweat, more detailed sweat off of the
yes,
players, and
yes,
and the shorts, the wrinkles on the shorts, and the more
yes,
reflections.
yes, brand new sweat graphics.
Yeah, you can see the dust particles in the air. Like I
Yeah.
don't.
Yes, you actually hear farts when the player jumps for the ball. If they have to fart at different random times, you will hear some farts. I don't care about all that, man. Just as long as
No.
the game plays the way it's supposed to be played and plays correctly, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh, Speaking about basketball games, what was it? NBA Hang Time and NBA Jam. I mean,
Mhm.
those. Oh, they just had the perfect blend of like,
Yes. Yes.
it was instant like action. It was a great time. Like, yeah, those are my favorite sports games for sure. Basketball games for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Um, Arch Rivals. That was another good one.
yeah,
Where you
yep.
literally were beating up people. You would punch people in the face to take, to
It was
take the
like
ball from it. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Road Rash, the basketball version. Like,
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah,
I
I
love
mean,
that. Road Rash was great. I had some
yeah,
good times with Road Rash. Oh yeah.
yeah, because people wasn't afraid to make controversial games. Like you can't do like Rotor Rash would not survive in today's cancel culture.
No.
Like you could be beating up cops on motorcycles. Yeah, that wouldn't fly. But that's what made the game fun. You could do just some wacky, crazy stuff. I mean, like Twisted Metal. You're driving around with guns, blowing up other people's cars. It was just fun. But yeah, that type of stuff won't make it. And I think that's another reason why a lot of these franchises don't get brought back from the dead because they're too controversial.
Yeah.
It, yeah. So
Everybody's really sensitive these days to anything, really. You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You fart too loud in public, and somebody's got something to say about it. It's like I'm in public. I had to fart, so fuck
Or they
off.
film it. That guy's farting. This guy over there. Get the phone
Uh,
out. Record it. No.
right. Oh, you're polluting my air.
Yeah. That's right. Air pollution.
Do you pay for the air actually? Do you actually pay for it? Show me a receipt. You know?
Uh,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, just retarded people are just stupid these days, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
what do you think of the new Final Fantasy games that are coming out? Like the new
Um, I
where
think
it's going.
I think they're moving in a I'm not going to say positive direction, but anything that's Final Fantasy based, I'm semi cool with,
Yeah.
but I wish they would kind of like dial it back, like the new one that's got Jack in it, and he wants to kill Chaos. I can't remember the name of it. It's just, I mean, that dude, he's a meme by himself. He's always talking about killing Chaos. I got to kill Chaos, and it's just really dumb. So I wish they would dial it back. Bring it back to like Final Fantasy 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, and 10. Kind of go back to those times. But still keep the graphical updates and everything, but just kind of dial it back to the traditional type of RPG that we're all used to. So, but
Yeah.
it's not going to happen. But I wish I can wish.
Now it's more about like what they wear for costumes, and they got the crazy get-ups, and I don't
Hmm.
know. But I mean, they always kind of had that, you know, um, in their games.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. It makes each game different. It makes the characters definitely look different, and yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, once again, I wish they would just go back to the the original time because like in the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Riv he was playing it on his channel on Odyssey, which is Odyssey dot Odyssey.com / cancel this podcast, shameless plug for Riv. He was playing the Pixel Remastered, and remember in Final Fantasy 2 where you would I think you were in the very first town, I believe, and it was this lady. She said, "Well, if you do this, I'll give you a dance." Now, see, in the American version, she just ran around and danced, but see, in the Japanese version, you saw her throw her top off. You didn't see anything, but the animation she threw off her top. So she was basically showing breasts, but I mean, you couldn't see them because I mean, back then it was all pixels anyway, so you really couldn't see. But you know, it was cool back then. Nobody got offended because it was the norm. And
yeah,
unfortunately, the norm now is like, oh, it's so offensive. Yeah, you're being a, no, it was something that was part of that character. And, after you left that town, you probably didn't even remember her no more, but you remember when she took her top off.
that's true.
That was, that made her, they made that one NPC a memorable character.
Yep, no, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That was like, what was it? The Adventures of Link or whatever, the second NES game when you go in the village and you get your health restored. There's this
Mhm.
lady out in the front of the house, and come on in. Come on in, Link. I refill your health.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
We know what that was about.
Power up.
Right.
Oh, boys.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
The Master Sword.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, man. It was just cool back then. Like you didn't have to worry about all this, oh well, if I say something or if I tweet something, somebody could get offended. And that's why I don't care now. It's like, you know what? I w- I would rather just have to say, well, if you don't like it, that's fine. And there's this thing that people in the states used to have. Let me see, what was it? Oh, freedom of speech. We don't have that no more. Like if you speak your mind, somebody's gonna ding you for it, and that's just not fair. But I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want get a strike against your video or whatever. But that's just bull crap. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, once again, it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. But the thing is, I hate that stuff is invading our gaming space. We've said this on our show before. It's like we want to just sit down and play games. We want
Yep.
to
No,
turn
absolutely.
turn turn our brains off from all the bull crap in the world right now and just play some games and have some fun. But that crap is invading the gaming space. Like certain things you just can't do that you could do back in the 90s in a video game, they don't allow you to do in a game now. And it's like, I bought this game, and if it's like, say it's an open world game, do what you want, be what you want. Okay, well, what if I want to do this evil dastardly thing? It should be my choice because it's supposed to be open world, do what you want, and I bought the game. I
Yep.
should be able to play it however I want. I shouldn't have choices made for me. And that's why Riv gets so bent out of shape because he's dealt with it, I've dealt with it, you see it. It's just, it almost sometimes makes you want to just stop gaming because you see it all the time in almost every game you play, or you hear it on a podcast, or it's a commercial that you see. Somebody's trying to push their crappy agenda, and it makes it frustrating, but you know what, we're hardcore gamers and we're not going to stop. It's just like we just got to
Oh
deal
yeah,
with it and move on.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Yeah, and that's an interesting point that you brought up, like with the newer games and the newer generation is we always take something that we appreciate, given we've been around for a bit, and yeah, we appreciate video games in general, and we love that escape, and yeah, most definitely.
Yep. Yep. And there's a line that Riv always says on his shows, when he does like videos on games or whatever. He says, "If it ain't woke, don't fix it."
Yep.
And I love that saying because everything's got to be woke. We got to be enlightened. And I mean, you can be enlightened, but to me, being enlightened is being able to see your point of view and not hate on it. And you can see my point of view that might differ from yours and not hate on it. That to me, that's what being enlightened means. You're able to see everybody's point of view and just simply know it's like, you know what, I don't agree with what you or she or whatever said, but I can respect it because it's their opinion and this is how they feel about something. That's cool.
Yep.
Let's move on. Don't don't call the social justice warriors to have pitchforks and torches at my door because you didn't agree with how I felt about something. So
What was one thing? One company that's really, I think, coming back to their roots, and it's refreshing because I mean, Capcom is doing some dynamite stuff. With their remakes, the Resident
mhm,
Evil remakes especially, and they're listening to fans, which
mhm.
is an amazing thing.
Oh yeah.
I find when companies have been around a while, they almost become in danger because they want to change what originally worked for them,
Mhm.
and they think, oh, I got to change it a specific way to the newer generation, and and then it just goes downhill from there.
Mhm.
But yeah, they've been doing awesome remakes of like Resident Evil 2, and they're doing the Resident Evil 4 one, and there's a lot of videos on that, and it looks phenomenal. I'm excited to see what they do there. Um,
Mhm.
and again, they're doing like their games are starting to get a little bit more movie based, but it
Mhm.
works. It's not nothing too excessive. I think
Right.
there's a lot of playability in those games, even for the new ones coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And I think what it is, and I think what it is, it's this cycle that we all go through because we all go through it in life. We get set in our ways about a certain thing, and then something happens in our life that forces a change. So
Hmm.
then it forces you to rethink things. Like I said earlier about me having my stroke. I had to redo everything that everybody takes for granted, like getting out of bed, putting on clothes. I had to relearn everything from scratch. So I think the cycle is okay. You have your upswing, your high time, and then you make some bad decisions, do some stupid stuff,
Yep.
and then you see a massive decline, and it's like okay, it's that one saying you either got to shit or get off the pot. So that means you got to do something or your company is going to tank. So what
Oh
they
yeah.
they have to then they had to go back to what they did was innovate, brainstorm, just come up with something brand new and fresh. And see, Capcom has been down on the downswing for years, and I think what it is I think they're frankly just tired of it. They're tired of being made fun of in the media and by gamers themselves. So it's like, okay, let's get back to ground level
Yep.
and start working our way back up. And I think the way that they facilitated that was doing the remakes because hey, we all love a good remake,
Oh yeah.
to
Yep.
bring back that nostalgia in today's time. So yeah, I mean, really, at the end of the day, it is a cash grab, but it still hits that nostalgia, twinge for us. It's like, wow, like man, I remember this, this, and this, and playing with that character, and I had my cousins over or a friend or whatever. So yeah, yeah, it's definitely a cash grab, but the
There's something
byproduct,
about Leon. There's something about Leon and the Resident Evils. I don't know if it's his hair, the cool hairstyle, or
it's the hair, it's the hair, man.
it
It's
always looks good.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
so
mean,
good.
he can fall out of a plane with no parachute, somehow survive the fall, like fall in some trees, and get hit by a branches all the way down the trees. He gets up, hair still good.
Yep, always, always. Not a
uh,
hair out of place.
Not a hair out of place. Running out of exploding buildings, getting attacked by monsters or whatever, hair still good.
He's
Could
got
be
like
in
a checklist here, looking good. Check. Yep.
right,
And
right.
he's
He could be he could probably be in a damn wind tunnel for 20 minutes. Come out, hair still good.
absolutely. Yep.
His his hair is like Chuck Norris is just immortal. It's just it's just not gonna die. Oh, there's Pook.
Oh, there's Pook.
Yeah, he says, "Sup, brothers? Awesome game
Hey,
discussion, guys.
hey, Pook.
What's up, brother? What's
I
going
figured
on,
out
man?"
this freaking live StreamYard thing. It only took like 25 minutes. I'm sending this guy the link, but I spelt the wrong word or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me and Pook know about people spelling stuff wrong. Um, oh my goodness. Let's talk about movies and more. Hi, what's
Hi
going
there.
on? Thanks for
Hey.
checking out my guy Jason Saunders. But
Yes, love your movie collection. She does some really great stuff.
oh
She's got,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
You should go check her out. Yeah.
But going back to what you were saying earlier, while we began the conversation, dude, I'm just humbled by your words because like deep down, I know that what we do is somewhat different. It's eye catching. It's cool, but to see all the admiration and love that we get, comments in the videos and stuff like that, shout outs that we get, it it definitely means a lot. And because we all go through these times where we feel like we're not good enough, or we feel like we're just missing the mark, even though we gave our best effort, maximum effort,
Yeah.
and we still feel that we come up on the short end of the stick. But to hear your words, and then people giving us shout outs and stuff like that, it it definitely means a lot to us. So this thank you so much for your kind words and stuff. It really means a lot. People, I think a lot of people lose that in today's world because like the world moves so fast, and
Yeah.
we don't have time to actually sit down and appreciate what good stuff people can do for, not for us, but for us in the fact that giving great content or giving great advice, or just giving you something that you can take away that might enrich your life, or what, I never thought about that way. Hmm, let me think about that. you know
Yep.
you know
Absolutely.
yeah, because we're not trying to change the way people think. We just want people to see the whole entire picture and then make your own informed decision about what you want to do about gaming, and and or life, if we start talking about that. Because me and Obi was talking about this, or well, early this morning, because my dumb ass stayed up until about 3 this morning for whatever stupid reason. But I think we're gonna go to Friday being freeform Friday.
Yep.
People bring topics, chatters bring topics, and we'll just talk about it. If it gets into mental health like we did for the live stream or whatever, so be it. If it's games, cool. If it's food, cool. It's just whatever you want to talk about. Bring the topic, and we'll discuss it, because I think we need to have adult discussions, about things that we need to talk about, and things that a lot of people don't want to talk about is mental health because like people are still afraid of that stigma behind mental. Oh, you got mental health issues. Oh, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't want nothing to do with you. You are an outcast of society. You are scum of the earth. There's no need for you. Whatever, and that's not right. We all suffer from some minor form of mental illness, whether it's anxiety or people have full blown bipolar disorder, whatever it is. There's a vast gamut of things that gives us ailments or whatever,
Yeah.
and they need to be talked about. So yeah, Freeform Friday, I think that's something that's probably going to happen here. Either I don't know, hell, maybe it might even happen this Friday. I don't know, but I still got to talk to the guys about it. But I think it's pretty much etched in stone, but I still want to discuss it with the guys and see what they think. So yeah, you you
Absolutely.
you heard it first, exclusive.
That's right. Here on the Jason Saunders channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Pook, I was just saying to the Fat Ninja, you guys make excellent content, and I love Fat Ninja Show. I whenever I can tune into it because it's difficult for me at 6, but because we got kids and it's just a crazy time. But man, I try my best to get on, tune in on the show. I'll have to get into it eventually, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe there can be a time where we just not a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, maybe like a Tuesday or a Thursday, maybe, maybe go a little bit later, start
yeah,
a stream up at like 7, 8 o'clock or whatever. Because like normally when I get done with the show, I do have, a little bit of time to myself. I go talk to the wife for a bit and stuff like that. But then almost basically 80% maybe the rest of my evening is free. So yeah, maybe we can do that, get you on the show and have a discussion,
yeah,
yeah, absolutely. I definitely love talking to people about, talking about people from different races, creeds, religions, because that's how you get the understanding. That's how you get that enlightenment that we were talking about, being able to see people's point of view, whether it's religion or sexuality or just your personal beliefs, not even based on religion, just your personal beliefs. That's how you get a chance to know people for who they truly are, not just make assumptions by the color of their skin, because I've dealt with that my whole entire life. I always say I'm the whitest black man that because I listened from everything from Phil Collins to
oh God, I freaking love Phil
DM.
Collins.
I listen to everything from Phil
Yeah,
Collins to DMX. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like I have a wide variety of music that I listen to, but I'm a sellout. I'm not black enough. I
yeah,
don't act white enough or whatever. So I've just dealt with that my whole entire life. But talking to people like you, and then getting to know Pook, and then all the other people that I've met, from my past and recently, it gives me more understanding. Like
because sorry.
how people think, why they think the way that they think, what makes them tick. And I mean, some of it, some of it, Jason, some of it's kind of scary, when you find out what makes a particular person tick. It's like, whoa, stay away from that person, you
Yeah.
know. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have met cool people that I have here on YouTube. So, you know,
Oh, we got a message from Let's Talk About Movies and More. She's got a new pickup video posting in a couple of days. Excellent.
okay,
She's got an excellent, really
awesome.
good channel.
Okay,
If
I
you want
will.
to know anything about DVDs or movies, she's got a great stuff, great content.
Okay, yeah,
Definitely.
I will definitely have to check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab her link right now while we're conversating because I'm old and I'll probably forget. Once I get off the stream, I will probably forget. So let, let me do that right now. Oh shoot.
This has been great. I probably got maybe about 10 more minutes here, and then I'll probably have to go, unfortunately, for right now. But I think the kids probably go back to sleep about 1 o'clock. So I'll probably might be able to do something. I don't know, but yeah, this has been awesome. It's been a good time.
Yeah. Let's talk about moves and more. I am sub to you. Dropped you a sub. Yeah, man. I'm normally free throughout the day mostly. So yeah, man, if you want to chop it up, just send me a message and maybe we can, get back on here and do this some more. If you got some more questions for me or just want to hang out or whatever, just let me know. We're we're not friends on Facebook, are we?
No, no, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Okay. Is
Uh,
your YouTube just your name? I mean your
uh,
Facebook, or is it something else?
yeah, it's let's see, what is it?
Well, you
Uh,
can just send it to me in the private chat. Go back to
sure.
StreamYard and click on the tab up there where it says comments and private chat. Left click on the private chat button and then just send me the link here so nobody else sees it.
All right. Yeah. No, I was just saying, yeah, when I first joined YouTube, I started meeting up with Pook Ninja, and like I said, just a very relatable guy. And both of you guys make excellent content. I mean, that's the first thing I go when I go on this thing. It's like, what's Pook and Fat Ninja up to on here? It's just first thing I go to every day. What are they doing?
Oh, okay. I can just get your info from Pook. So yeah, he'll just send me your link to your Facebook and I can join you from there. So
All right.
no no worries. Yeah, yeah, man. The thing is, you see Pook as he is now. That's the way that he was back then. Pook just don't change. Pook is like Thanos. He's a constant. He's just always there. It's just that's him.
Yeah.
He doesn't change. I call him Pook Baby Thanos.
That'll be the new name.
Oh shit! I'm gonna change that in EV Monk so when his name comes up, now it's gonna be Baby Thanos.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Me and Pook, he's cracking up on that one. Yeah, me and Pook, like I said on the show, me and Pook ran thick as thieves back in the day, but he's always been a solid dude. His family has treated me with the utmost respect, and to this day, I still call both his mom and dad. I call them mom and dad. It's not their real names. Hey mom, hey dad. You
Yep.
know that's just how his family rolls, and yeah, I'll I'll be forever indebted to them because like they were my family when my family didn't give a damn about me because I didn't fall into what they wanted me to think and how to be. So yeah, forever indebted to them. Good people.
Yep. No, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. They're just two awesome individuals. It's yep. And
Thank you, man.
The Rev too. Love the Rev.
Yeah, Rib is fucking nuts, man. I mean, they're
It's Rev time. Yeah, I always love it when it's gonna be Rev time when
yeah, yeah, and I mean there have been some times when I had to like backstage, it's like, dude, don't go so hard this time, okay? Oh, or like after the show, it's like, shit, bro, man, that was a little too harsh, man.
I put a comment on one of the shows. It's like, oh, he's revving up or something like that. I forget now what it was, but no, I can't even. I couldn't even do what the Rev does, even if I tried. I
Right? Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah. The stars would have to align for me to be able to spit that much fire and venom,
Hmm.
like Rib does.
This
Yeah,
my like ranting would last 2 seconds. It's like this thing sucks, and that's pretty much that's all I got. Yeah. Hey,
yeah,
end the segment, guys. End the segment
right.
because this thing's crappy. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Thank you, Pooh. Yeah, we are family. Yeah, man. I
Yep,
mean,
absolutely.
yep. Yeah, Riv is the man. I mean, like, I think what makes it so bad, Jason, I think he's actually refined himself. See, he was really raw back in the day, back 9 years ago. Like, I mean, like, F this and F that, and would just fly out of his mouth just like somebody drinking a glass of water. But
Yeah.
now he's refined it so where, yeah, he's still going to say those words, but they're articulated a hell of a lot better, and it's even more seething to get ripped up by him. It's like he just attacked my soul. He didn't even just attack me outwardly with words. Like the shit penetrated my body, and like my soul is fucked up now. I ain't gonna be right for a couple days or some shit when he rips somebody up. So,
I need a couple days. Yeah.
right. It's like I gotta call off work and shit. Hey, I can't make it for a couple days. I got hit with a case of verbal ass kicking. I can't make it in for the
The
next couple
case of the
days.
Rev.
Case of the COVID Riv 19 is like, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pook.
So,
Yeah. Riv is
who's the
more
other guy?
polished today. Makes it more deadly. Yeah. Um, Obi-Wan Jabroni and
Yeah.
PK Punk. Uh, I met them, well, like with Riv. I met them on this old podcast on Blog Talk Radio called The Weekend Review. It was a wrestling podcast, and when that imploded, people start, they needed a place to go because the host of Weekend Review, he just made a complete ass of himself, and Riv buried his ass. I mean, he buried him so bad the guy disappeared from Twitter.
Oh,
His
jeez.
Twitter his Twitter account has not been active
Uh,
since like I don't even remember 2016 or whatever.
hmm.
So yeah, Riff buried his ass, and
no, I like the Rev, and I like everybody on your show. It's like I said, it's a great variety. I mean, I almost see you guys as artists. Really, no, I'm not like joking or anything. It's because like the Rev has its own way of communicating and
mm,
his own way of doing things, and we all have our own way of
well,
we got
yeah,
our own beats. you know,
yeah. Like I
yeah,
said earlier, like Pook brings the funny. Like
yeah,
whenever Pook is on, guaranteed you're gonna laugh your ass off at least once, if not more than that. Everybody knows that. That's a given. When
yeah.
Riv is on, you know that somebody's face is gonna get shredded off like shredded wheat when he goes into his rants.
Like the
You
Shredder.
already know. You're right. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Uh, and like with Obi, he doesn't say a whole lot, but like I said, he's the tech guy behind the scenes. He's making sure that I don't miss anything in chat because I do miss things in chat. He watches Pook's stream because we do restream to his channel. So if you don't catch Fat Ninja Came to Talk Radio on my channel, you can catch it over there on Pook's channel because it gets restreamed. So yeah, he watches Pook's chat, just in case somebody comes in there and starts talking, he can direct them over there. But his personality, he is the reserved one. He's affectionately known as the Lord Alfred Hayes of our show. You
Right.
know, and he brings he's got a very analytical mind. He's always thinking ahead, like 2 steps ahead. Like, okay, we did this show on Monday. Okay, what's up for Wednesday? It's like, dude, we just got done doing a show, but we need topics. We need this. We need that. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, Obi, slow the fuck down, dude. Damn, we just, so that's him. And then we got PK. He's, the reservist, and like he's got his own sense of humor. It's
Hmm.
very, that traditional dry British type of humor, UK humor.
He's a very intelligent person. Yeah, I've
Yes.
got him on Pooks. He does, they do their shows together or whatever, and
Hmm.
he's a very fascinating person and very intelligent. It's
Hmm.
no, it's fun to see Pook Ninja and him kind of do a session or whatever. It's awesome. No, he's a great guy. Like I said, you guys are all great on the channel. It's it's an awesome time.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Because we are definitely not professionals, but when that camera turns on, we just it's not even like the camera is on sometimes.
Yeah,
It's just like we're just sitting in the living room after Thanksgiving dinner just shooting the shit.
that's right. And that's the best part about it. I mean, I think it's professionally done. I think it's well put together. You got
Thank you.
yeah.
I
No, I
think it's a
love it.
hot. I think it's a hot mess most of the time because I'm like looking at my fucking green screen. It's like it's got the little sparkles in the back behind me, or it's bleeding through to my shirt. I'm like, fuck's
You
sake,
guys want to see a hot mess? Check out the beginning of this video where I'm just like, you got the link? Is this the link? What is the
yeah,
link?
yeah, that was a train wreck.
Oh goodness, it was good, guys.
Yeah, but it's all good, man. It's all good. You learn something. You learn.
Oh
something.
yeah, exactly. You learn something new every day, guys.
Yes, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
All American hero. Oh, I love that show. Transformers, GI Joes. Oh, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Oh,
yeah. The real Ghostbusters.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, not that bull crap they came with after that.
Oh, that got weird. Yeah.
Yes, it did get weird.
They got freaking weird.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I'm like, this is strange. I don't want to watch this crap. Yeah.
Mama, there go that weird looking man again. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Turn the channel, Mama. Oh man.
Yes, let's talk about movies and more. Yeah, absolutely. Stuff in the 80s and 90s, just awesome shows. Although I'm kind of getting into the new cartoons now because I've got some little ones, and some of it's pretty good. At first, I'm like, "Oh, this is crappy. I wouldn't watch this," and then I'm the one that's like watching it. It's
you're watching it more than the kids are.
Yeah. Oh, this is the good part here. Oh, just a sec.
Yep. Oh yeah, like I said before, things makes your life change. Like you said, I ain't gonna watch this crap. And it's like now you find yourself watching it. It's entertaining, but yeah, definitely the older cartoons were definitely more awesome than what they are now. Facts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Let's Talk was born in the '80s, so yeah.
Yep. All born around the same time.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent time.
83. This dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Me slightly older. 70, 75. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm an old fart. I'm getting up there anyway. Yep. Pook was born in 74. Yeah. Even the music was awesome back. Yeah, man.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You could almost turn on the radio and almost let it play all day and not hear one crappy song. Now it's like crappy songs, like whole stations are just full of this crap now these days. Because like I was done with rap when they said, it's a mumble rap where the rapper is like, what?
Yeah, that's right.
No, shut up.
Yeah, it's true. The new stuff, it just seems like they're just rolling with whatever they got, and the older stuff had a story. It was good.
Yes, they told an actual.
It had meaning.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, all right, Jason. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. My fat ass got to get something to eat because
I gotta go here too. All right.
But yeah, anybody watching this video, Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio, Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fat Ninja DM on YouTube. Check it out. Wayback Throwback Wednesdays, same time, same bat time, same bat channel. Wayback Throwback. We jump in the Wayback Machine, talk about the world when it didn't suck as much as it does now. So yeah.
I get to listen to you. I get to listen to you say this when I'm on here. It's awesome. It's just kind of like I'm kind of geeking out here.
And
Goodness.
then Fridays, we're either going to do this Friday or maybe definitely next Friday, if not this Friday. Freeform Fridays. You bring your topics, we discuss them, and have some fun and make it complete idiots of ourselves. That's what we do. So yeah, Jason, thank you so much for having me on. I truly appreciate your kind words. Like I said, brother, you're top notch, bro. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
man. Right back at you. All right.
All right. Catch you later.